Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram at Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 268. I got my coffee in my summer sock camp mug and guess what? Guess what I found? Give you a second to guess while I take a sip. Oh, so good. I found pumpkin spice creamer. So excited. My mom goes to the same grocery store chain. We live like an hour away from each other, but she found it in her store and I was like, oh no. So I crossed my fingers and my toes, and when I went on Wednesday, they had it. So I got 3 bottles in case it disappears quickly, because last year they'd have it and then it would be gone for a couple weeks and then they'd have it, and we can't have that. So I'm gonna start stockpiling it in my refrigerator. So excited. All right, this is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crochet, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today it's all knitting. I will have my show notes right down there in the description box. Everything I talk about today will be down there. Links to Ravelry project pages, links to all the bags and yarns and shops, and where you can find me. I'm most active on Instagram. I'll have my Ravelry group down there. It will all be down there for you. This might be a long episode. I got lots of stuff. I don't have very much like whips and knitting, but oh my, the pile of stuff over here. It's going to take a minute to get through that. All right, I think that's my spiel. I feel like there was something I was going to say and I forgot. So I guess we'll just move on, and if I think of it, I will tell you. Okay, I have 3 finished objects and 2 whips. I have stash, like I said, it's my birthday month, and wow, not a lot, but you know, some. I have my next cast-ons over here. I think I haven't decided. One of them is definitely gonna be cast on. The other one, I'm not sure yet. So yeah, I guess we'll just get started. Okay, finished object number 1, and all of my finished objects are socks. I finished 3 pairs of socks. I don't know how that happened, but all of them are vanilla socks on Magic Loop by Cave the Crazy Sock Lady, US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter, 64 stitches. I think that's it. One of them is a DK pair, so I'll talk about that later. But I finished my Ahsoka socks, Ahsoka by Mustache Yarn, and I have 4 sock blockers, but only 4 sock blockers, but 6 single socks. So we're just gonna do it this week. So they match, and I gotta say, I talked about this last week. I did 15 rows of rib, and I like it. I guess from now on, we're gonna do 15 rows. I don't know, it works. It's only 3 rows. I can do 3 extra rows, but here we are. I did the heels, toes, and cuffs in the mini. It didn't come with it. I purchased it separately, but I had to have it because I need more green in my life, right? So these are for me. I think I did, oh, I don't remember. I think 65 rows for the leg with that 15 2x2 knit 2 purl 2 rib. I don't have to do as many rows on the leg, because usually I did 12 and then I did like 70, anywhere between 70 to 75 rows. I like my leg to be about 6.5 to 7 inches long. including the cuff. So, yep, these are for me. Mustache yarn, Ahsoka. I don't know if I said that. I know I said Ahsoka, but I don't think I said mustache. I think I had one sock done last week. I'm folding these all nice and pretty because we have to go through some things after I show all of my socks. Okay. Finished object number 2. I finished my Scrappy sock. Well, not mine. I finished Amy's Scrappy socks. Matchy Scrappy. I love them so much. I decided, I think I was right there or there last week on both socks, and I decided just to do the mustache yarn eras for the whole, the rest of the foot and the toe, I decided. Because I only had like 3 stripes, and I'm like, I want to keep going. And then this one is Reputation. I think it's Reputation, Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, I believe. If Mustache Yarn comes out with a new reboot of Eras Tour, I am going to buy it. Yes, I am. If she wants to put the Tortured Poets on there. Oh, love it. Same thing, 64 stitches, 15 rows of 2x2 rib. I believe I did 47, 46, somewhere around there, rows for the leg. And here's the side that I did not do anything with changing the colors, so there are jogs. I don't care. I don't think Amy cares. If she does, too bad. No. She doesn't care. So, yep. And I got a new notebook, so I can't tell you for summer sock camp. Darn it. I used the last page of my my notebook for my show notes last week. So it was time for a fresh book, so now I can't look back to see what pair of socks these were. I forgot. I think I'm up to 20 after all of these. I could be wrong, but here they are. So I just used self-striping yarn. And once I did a repeat, I stopped it, and then I brought another yarn, did a repeat, stopped it, did another repeat, stop. And then when I got to the foot, these 2 colors had a really long repeat, so I just did a few from here to here. This gray to blue is the Doctor Who colorway from Mustache, and then the rest is Eras Tour. So I had 2 balls divided in half, so I could do one I could do them tandem, and they still matched. The heel is Mama Jess Knits in the Frankly Lisa colorway. Love a speckled rainbow heel with this. Love it. So those are going to be for her Christmas box for Amy. Folding them all nice and neat. All right, and this pair, this is the Freckled Whimsy Christmas colorway for August. It's called Nipping at Your Nose. This is the Christmassy Club. So if you have not gotten yours yet, close your eyes or go to the bathroom real quick. Okay, close your eyes. Look at these. Love them. I have 2. They match. Something going on outside. These are DK weight. So for my DK weight socks, I use US 3s, 48 stitches, 10 rows of 2x2 rib. Now with the DK weight, I might stick with 10 rows unless I'm doing Scrappy, because I didn't have a lot left. And I don't want to play yarn chicken. And I did not want to rip out, I had to rip out some to get them to match. Because I ended with this purple, and I think I started right there for my cuff. So I had to pull out a couple rows, or a couple stripes. I'm okay with a couple stripes, but any more than that. I didn't tell you the dates for any of these. Oh my, that's okay. All right, got my notebook out. These were cast on August 3rd. I finished them August 6th. These were my Scrappy socks. I forgot to say, these took 3 Scrappy Sundays to finish these. I started these July 20th and finished them August 4th. And I am going to be starting a new pair of these for Scrappy Sunday for this week. And my mustache yarn socks. Where is it? There it is. July 29th, finished August 3rd. So there are my socks. So these ones are DK Weight Vanilla Socks by Kay the Crazy Sock Lady. I did the heel and the toe in the mini that it came with. I really love these. These are very wintry, not as Christmas. Not very in-your-face Christmas, but I can see winter in these. Oh, I love them. And I think that's it. I believe I did 50 rows, 52 rows. I usually do 10, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I usually do 9 rows for the leg, 2 rows for the cuff, and 10, not rows, stripes. 9 stripes for the leg, 2 stripes for the cuff, and 10 stripes for the foot. For the 12 stripe repeats, actually all of them, I think I do that. And I have enough, so, and the legs are long. I could probably get away with doing a couple more stripes for the leg, but 50 is pretty good. All right, that is all of my finished objects. And Sock Witchery was doing, or is doing, the Sock Olympics, where you work on socks during the Olympics. It ends on the 11th, so that when this is uploaded, it's going to be over with. But I wanted to show you how many pairs of socks that I finished. So I finished 4 pairs of socks. 2 were whips, 2 were new cast-ons. I'm not going to I'll show you my next whip, but I don't think I'm going to finish it by Sunday, because Sunday's Scrappy Sunday, and I have 2 days. It's not gonna happen, but it's okay. So we'll just say 4.5-ish pairs of socks done. Oh, good. So yep, these were my opal socks that I showed last week, I think, or the week before. Love these. So yep, there's my Sock Olympic stack. There's nothing better than a nice pile of hand knit socks, right? Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Okay, so I went through the dates. A little slow, but that's all right. It's okay. I was doing really good for the past couple weeks, and then it happens. All right, so that is my finished objects. Now we'll go into whips, and my light's flashing. It's okay. So the pumpkin spice creamer came out. We're gonna be talking about whips now. And I'm like, it's time to cast on Halloween socks. I'm in the fall mood. So I did. So I dug out my Happy Little Yarn pumpkin spice bag. Happy Little Yarn. Love this bag. And I caked up my Freckled Whimsy Halloween skein. This is the first one from May. Not Christmas. The Halloween Club. Did I say Christmas? I might have. Freckled Whimsy. And this one was from May. 2024. Halfway to Haunts. Club number 1. Man, ever since I've gotten this, I wanted to cast on. And I said, that's it. I'm doing it. And I did 15 rows for the cuff. Can't believe that. I don't know if I'm going to get to 20. That might be pushing it. Might have to do 15 for a while before I push it to 20. I divided my cake into 2 skeins so I can do them tandem, and this is what I got. About 22 rows. 22 rows on each sock. Yep. Oh, look at that green. I love it. Love it. So the mini was this purple color. For the Halloween ones, they are 25 grams instead of 20. So I'm going to do the cuffs. I'm going to do the heels in this. And then I'm going to see how much I have left. If I don't think I have enough, I got hair everywhere, then I will just do the stripes with the toes because I've done that before. No problem. I would like to have at least 5 grams to put it in my Cozy Memories blanket, which I'm going to start next weekend. That's going to be my birthday cast on. I've decided. It's getting to be the end of, summer, and I am getting the itch to get my blankets back out. I don't know, I'm just showing you the mini. I'm going to show you the mini. Here is the skein. I mean, look at those colors. I love it. That green, those oranges. Love it. And this is a 12 stripe repeat. So I'm same thing with my socks, 2.25 millimeter, US 1.5, 64 stitches for these. Chiaogoo red lace needles, magic loop, cuff down. That is it. Oh, I love these. Love these so much. So I don't think I'm going to have these done by Monday or by Sunday. If I didn't work on Scrappy socks, I definitely could, but that's okay. Whoop. Almost dumped my needles in my coffee. But I feel like 4 pairs of socks for the Olympics is pretty good. So I'm not worried about it. And since we're talking about Scrappy socks, I will show this right now. Here's the bag. It's all ready. I probably put way too much minis in there, or scraps. That bucket right there, I kind of combined those a little bit. Emptied that one completely and put it in here. So I'm going to do DK weight Scrappy socks. For the Scrappy Sunday, they're not going to match. I'm just going to go crazy. I would love to use all these little bits up. I have a lot of just I don't even know. What's that? That's just a string. So yeah, and I have bigger skeins. These are all, some of these might be Harry Potter. Some of these might be the Yarn of the Month Club that I used to get that I really want to get back on. I do. I got tons. Just tons of scraps. So I'm just going to go crazy. And I think I'm going to try to do 15 rows for the cuff on these ones because I have so much yarn and just to see how they feel. Yeah. So that's going to be cast on Sunday. And DK weight socks, I use US 3. I don't know if I said that. It's down below. It's down there. Okay, I have one last whip in this one. I mean, look at this bag. It's getting full. This is Knit for Brains. This is my shawl. Oh, I am maybe not this close. Maybe this close to being done. This is my Starflake by Stephen West. Double checking to make sure I'm recording because I feel like I forgot to push the button, but I didn't. So this is what I have left. I'm using Knitpicks Stroll. This one is Key Lime Heather. Since these are 50 grams, I got 4 skeins of each. So this is what I got left. This is a full 50. I wound this up thinking I needed it, and now I don't think I do. But I might. I got to do a stripey I-cord. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I kind of just want to start it and just finish it. I don't want to mess around with like having to have more ends to weave in, so I might just use this. I haven't decided yet. I know I'll have enough. I have no idea how much it's going to take me. Steven puts like it's going to take you 30 yards or something like that. Meters, yards. How do I know? How many meters is this? I mean, I understand that that's how he does his measurements, but you need to do grams. So then I have a rough idea. How many grams is this? Maybe you guys can tell me. It's 12 grams. Is 12 grams enough? I don't know. How much is this one? 11, yeah. So, is 12 grams enough? It's fine. If it's not, I have a whole 50. So, Knitpicks Stroll, Key Lime Heather, and then I'm using grass. Here's the tags, Knitpicks Stroll. This one's grass, the other one's Key Lime Heather. I have no idea. I think I started this July 8th. I think. But, yeah. I love it so much. So I finished section 6. I am on the last one. If I, added my rows correctly. 2 more rows, and that's the small size. I can start binding off, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the bigger one because I still have lots of yarn left. So I feel like I'm just going to go for the big one because I have lots of yarn left and I love big shawls. So here we go. It's all bunched up on the needles. It's probably not going to... Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my word, I love this so much. All right, let's see. Where is Stuart? I have needle stoppers on here, so that's about how much I got done since last week. There's Stuart. Twin Mountain Handcrafts. It's going to be Halloween time, so she might come back with the monster set. So keep your eyes out if you want a Stuart. This part is, it looks so crinkly. I'm hoping that it will block out and look nice. But there we are. So yeah, 2 more rows and I can bind off. But I want to go big. Go big or go home, right? And now these rows, I mean, there's like 600 stitches on the needles, but it is just knitting back and forth. It's like Zen knitting. Now after these 2 rows, there's like 1 eyelet row that I got to pay attention to. And then after that, it's all knitting for I don't know how many rows. I think it's 30 rows total with the big size, and I'm on row 12. So, yeah. I went through and weaved in all my ends. So the ends are all woven in now. Over here. And over here. So they're all weaved in, woved in, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it takes a while to do a row, but like I said, it's just knitting. Some of these rows in here were purling. Oh my word, purling all the way across. These, oh, it took a while. Those rows were long. Took longer, but I can't wait to block this. I can't wait to block it. It's gonna be beautiful. I was working on this and my youngest daughter's like, she looked like kind of concerned, and I'm like, what? She's like, there's holes in your shawl, Mom. there's big holes. Like, I know there's supposed to be. She's like, oh, okay. She was concerned about all those holes. There's holes in your shawl. It's okay, they're supposed to be. So I am almost there. I'm hoping that I can finish this week. It's the goal. Can I do it? I have about 18 rows in bind off. I feel like I do it because I did 12 rows just yesterday in one day, so I think I could do it. I'm using US 5s, 3.75. I believe that's the recommended needle size for this pattern for his mystery knit along. Mushrooms. I forgot where I bought these. My needle stoppers. A gnome and a mushroom. For his mystery knit along, if he's going to be doing it, I think he is. I feel like pretty soon he should be releasing like yarn info and inspiration pictures and stuff. I feel like he should be doing that pretty soon. Maybe it's the end of August. I've decided that if his pattern says 4s, which has been the case the past few years, I'm going to go up to 5s. I had a lot of comments from last week saying they do the same thing and they have enough yarn, so I'm going to go for it. So I don't know if I will, I guess it'll depend on when I finish this. Like, if I'll have enough time to block it. It's hot out. This is fingering weight. It's very thin. I feel like it'll dry fast, but I can't wait to see how big it's going to be after I block it. It doesn't look very big right now, but I know once I get it off the needles and block it, it's going to be beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. Look at this. Oh, I'm almost there. And after this shawl is done, I'm going to be taking a break from shawls because I do not want to cast another one on. I like to only have one shawl on the needles. Blankets, that's a different story. I can have 3 or 4 of those. Those don't bother me. But shawls, for some reason, I'd just like to have one on the go. And the MKAL is coming up in October, I believe, if he's going to have one. If he's not going to have one, then I will pick another shawl because I got other ones I could do. But we'll take a little break from the shawls, and then in October I will be ready to go again. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, that was almost bad. Zipped up my shawl in the zipper. It's okay. All right, that's all my whips. Oh, I put my. I love this clover timer clicker thingy. This is what I use to keep track of my rows. Sometimes I do pencil and paper or like a sticky note, but I like to use these. They're kind of pricey, aren't they? Like $10 for this whole thing. It's kind of pricey, but I got a couple of them. I use them all the time. I need to double check my shawl here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's get to the point where it's getting too big for this bag, which means I need to finish it. Okay, that's all of my whips and my finished objects. So now we're going to talk about life stuff and my stash. So, stash update. First, I told you about my TK Way Scrappy socks. Those are going to get cast on. This one might be my next cast on. Because I feel like if I don't do it now, it might sit in my stash for a while. This is Granite State Yarns. This is the Rainbow Road. in the I've Been Inked mini. Black mini. So I think I think this is going to be my next. As much as I want to just like dive head first into the Halloween yarn, I think I might want to cast on at least one more summery one for summer sock camp. And yeah, I am not going to get through my basket of my summer sock camp yarn. I've come to realize, I kind of figured I wouldn't, but with doing Scrappy socks and then the Freckled Whimsy, it kind of took out of the basket. But it's okay. I made a huge dent in that thing. And I will still have room for whatever I have left to go back in here. But we still have like 2 or 3 weeks left. So I don't know. We'll see. This was not in the basket. So I think I'm going to be casting this on. I am interested to see how this is going to knit up. I feel like it's going to do some cool pooling action. Love it. So I think I'm going to cast these. Should be my next cast on. I think. We'll see. All right. And then I am going to show you, what am I going to show you next? How about my minis from my birthday advent from Happy Little Yarn. Be doing a fun little game where they, on the outside of them, there's little tags. We'll do today's. It has a little lyric on it. And then I guess what song it is. So what song do you guys think this is? It's kind of a naughty lyric, but it's okay. Hand under my sweatshirt, baby, kiss it better. Do you guys know what song that is? I do. I knew right away. Cardigan. This one is a Yarn Cafe creation one. So yeah, there was one that I did not get right. The one that's I Knew You Were Trouble. I did not get this one right. I guess the right album, but what number is this? 5. A New Notch in Your Belt is all I'll ever be. I listen to the Red album sometimes, but I'm not pretty good at memorizing things with that one. That one I didn't hear. I thought it was All Too Well, because I know that song has some lyrics in it, especially the long version. So far they are going in the Eras Tour set list. Not all of the songs, because there's like 46 songs, I think, and there's only 17 days in this calendar, so she's picking songs. Let's see. Enchanted. This one only has one song, so I love this one. And we have Enchanted, I Knew You Were Trouble, Delicate. Oh, I love Delicate. It's a good song. You Belong With Me. It's another classic. Look What You Made Me Do. Yes, that's another good one. We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. Good one. So yep, those are the minis. I'm going to be putting these in my blanket and my DK weight blanket right there. I have a whole bunch of minis now that I think I have 31 from the My Little Pony Advent, plus the 17 from my calendar here. So I feel like I'll have enough to finish that blanket. I don't remember where it was. Maybe I'll have to buy some more. I don't know if I was like half done. I don't know. So I'll have to get that back out at some point. So those were the birthday advents. I guess we'll just keep going with yarn. I got my Freckled Whimsy Halloween skein for August here. So if you have not gotten that, close your eyes. This one's Home, Sweet Haunted Home. I love this one too. It's like a moody Halloween. Is it 12 stripes? Yep, 12 stripe repeat. I get mine on the 75-25 base. superwash merino nylon. And after I get them all, I'm going to make scrappy socks. For myself, for Amy. So there is that. And then I got the mustache yarn, the new Doctor Who colorway. This one's called Doctor Who. The other one was called the Doctor. She revamped it. You can't tell probably, but she added 2 more stripes for the David Tennant and the new Doctor. I can't think of his name. It's probably something I can't pronounce, but so she added 2 stripes for the colorway. So I bought it again. I think the two new stripes there of like variegated. So okay, wait. So this will probably sit in my stash for a little bit since I feel like I knit this year. I think it was before summer, but so this will sit in my stash for a little bit. Maybe when I start watching the new Doctor Who season, I will get this out and start knitting it. All right, and also we have a little surprise. I don't know, it's a surprise. I have something to talk about. So Lori from Arkansas Yarn Co. contacted me and wanted to send me one of her Sock Society boxes, bags, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to show you the goodies for that. So this is the one from August. I believe this is August. Oh, that comes out. Okay. August. I think it's August. Does it say on here? Yes, August. So if you've not gotten yours and you don't want to be spoiled, look away. But I'm going to show you what is in the box. This yarn is beautiful. Okay. It's like a tealy blue. And I got it on her Yummy Plush, which is 85.15 superwash merino. This year she's just doing tonals to add to your stash. So I don't know if she started off with like the rainbow, but ooh, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I might save this for a shawl, a Stephen West shawl. And there's the colorway name, Dance in the Rain. Oh, I love it. It's really nice. Love it. It is squishy and yummy. And it came with some stitch markers. I love that little umbrella. I mean, look at that. That's cute. I can't hang on to it. It's cute. It's got a little pearl at the end, a little bead. It's not a real pearl, but. And there's her classic Arkansas, the state, shaped like the state. She's got blue speckles in there. Ooh, glittery. So we got some stitch markers and some tea. Meadowwalk Herbal. Got some tea, some loose leaf tea, and we got comes with a card with a scratch off or a sticker at least for probably your next order. I will link her website and the Sock Society. It's a different website. I'll link those both down below. There is a pattern also. Oh, I gotta show it this way so I don't give away too much. So there's a pattern you could do the yarn with if you would like. Oh, that's Laura Brady's cowl. I'm just now realizing. I'm like, that looks familiar. Laura Brady from Knit for Brains. That's her cowl on there. I forgot she did that. And these things. These were the things I was most excited about. I mean, I love the yarn, but I'm starting to have an addiction with these stitch stoppers, whatever they're called. And oh my word, these are so stinking cute. Let's see. I probably can't do two with these ones. on my sock needles. Well, actually, look, they're little rubber duckies. Oh my word. And they glitter. It's a glitter rubber ducky. It's the cutest thing ever. Oh, and there's a hole in the top too, so I can shove his head in there. So it came with these two. I'm like, whoop. Oh, that almost landed in my coffee. It hit the rim of my coffee and bounced out. There are two of them. So there is that. So I will link it down below. The subscription is open, it says. So I'm assuming it's open. If not, head on over there. I'm sure there's probably a wait list you can get on if you would like. It says it's currently open. I'm reading her note here. So, love it. So thank you, Lori, for reaching out and contacting me. Love it. I think you can pick your base. You can pick whatever base you want. So I think I want to save this for a shawl. Because doing plain socks with that wouldn't be fun to knit. I don't think. So we will see what Stephen West does with his shawl. What colors he has. Excuse me. Because usually he's like a multiple skein, multiple color shawls. So we'll see how many. If there's a color and you only need 100 grams, then I'll use that. But we'll see. I don't know. I have no idea what his color combination is going to be. You might need 2 colors with 200 grams, which was the Starflake one. So, all right, and then we got one more, the last acquisition. I wanted to get the small bag, but they sold out before I could get to it. Because I remember I'm like, all right, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. It was like 12:03, and I'm like, oh no! All the small ones were sold out, so I got a medium one. You ready for it? Knitted pumpkins. This is Happy Little Yarn. My friend Amy. This is her old logo, but Happy Little Yarn. And this one has pockets. So this is her medium size. And I'm like, well, you know, it's still good. I could do my Halloween Scrappy socks in here. Or if I really want, I could probably put two pairs of socks in there. You probably can't see, but there are pockets. She's putting pockets in them now. So I will link her shop down below. She does not have any of these right now. She's just doing like small updates once a month. And I believe she ordered more fabric for these. So I think more are coming. Drawstring. I love Amy's bags. I was so happy that I was able to snag one. And I don't know, probably not gonna put my, should I put my Rambo Road in there? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. My next Halloween sock is gonna go in here. Since my other one is, I haven't used my pumpkin spice bag. I think this is one of her small ones. For size comparison. Oh, love it. Oh. And it's a heavy duty fabric. I don't know what kind of fabric this is. I don't think it's cotton. No idea. But it's a heavy duty fabric. She probably does that so she doesn't have to do interfacing. I don't know. Amy, do you put interfacing in there? I can't tell. I'm not a sewist. But all I know is that I love it. And I need More Halloween bags in my life. Alright, that's all my acquisitions. That was a lot. No, it's not. It's a lie. Oh my word, I forgot. Kevin and Ray, I was on there watching their latest episode. Maybe not the latest, the one before. I think I need to watch, like, they have one new one that I haven't watched. They were at some fiber show and they bought these, and then I immediately went to the website and ordered some because, yeah, I have an addiction for these knitting needle point protectors. I had to get these. So I did. I mean, look at that. It's a Game Boy and they're playing Tetris. I mean, I remember Game Boy. I had one when I was younger. It was like a family Game Boy and we all played Tetris on it. That was the game I think I played Zelda on it at some point, but. And then I got little penguins. So this is an Etsy seller in California. And she has a ton of these. So I got 2 of each. I mean, I had to have the Game Boy. I mean, when I saw that Tetris was on it, I'm like, sold. So I can add these to my collection. I think you can shove 2, because I do a lot of sock knitting. I believe I saw Sock Witchery do this. Like, you put the needles together and you can put 2 in there. Maybe. Oh, yep. Ding. For the sock knitters, or you could just, you could do 1. So if there's a hole all the way through, it'll just poke out. So you could do 2 on there. You can see my needles. So I usually use these for my shawls a lot. And I only really have like 2. I have a snowman pair and then the ones I just showed you. So I've been using those a lot. So now I have a collection. And that is everything. Oh my. Reading and watching real fast. I finished the Remarkably Bright Creatures. It was good. I think I gave it 4 stars. Did not, it was very heartfelt ending. I kind of figured, what was, I don't know. I don't want to give too much away. It was good. I liked it. I did not read The Heir of Fire. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I don't know if I'm waiting till the kids go to school so I can start reading those during the day. I don't know if I'm going to get the audiobook, finish it up, start over. At this point, I feel like I need to start over because I don't know what's going on. Or maybe find out where I'm at in the book, in the Kindle version, and then maybe go back a little bit. I don't know what to do. I dropped the ball on that. I stopped reading it because it was getting, I was reading it at night and I was getting to the part where I don't know what's going on. So I was, falling asleep. I'm not retaining anything because I'm tired. So I stopped reading it and I feel like I need to go back and start over. So we'll see. Watching. My husband and I are watching The Travelers season 2. And we watched Wicked Little Letters. That one is so good. Go watch that. I kind of, so there's like a mystery element. And I said, I bet it's her. I'm not going to say because I was correct. mostly I was just, you know, throwing out the, the idea where this was like, this cannot be that person, and it was. So if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go watch it. It's very good. And apparently it's a true story. Lots of swearing in it, so probably not for the little ones. I believe it's rated R for that reason. And then my husband and I went to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, that movie is so good. You know, I'm not a big the superhero movies. Is that the title? I can't think of what I'm trying to say. I think it's superhero movies. I don't know, like the Marvel movies, you know, the Hulk and, you know, Captain America. It's like usually I don't really care about those, but the Deadpool ones, I love them so much. And this one was so good. I loved it. The opening scene, we were like, my husband and I went to go see it by ourselves because my kids were with my parents. So we're like, we're gonna go preview this and see if you can watch it, and it's a no-go. It's a no-go. That opening scene, if you've seen it, oh my, it's a bit much. It's very, very violent, very bloody. So it might be a while before I let them watch that. Yeah. But there's one scene in there towards the end. I cracked up laughing. It was hilarious. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah. A shirt exploded. I'll just give you that much. I thought that was hilarious. I know they did that all for the ladies. Yeah, it was good. Love it. I would definitely, like, if that came on Netflix or something, I would definitely watch that again. Without the kids, obviously. But so good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's good. So yeah, I think that's it. 52 minutes. I will talk a little bit about life stuff, and then we will wrap this up because it's a lot. I really don't have anything. The weather kind of cooled down a little. It was hot and then it cooled down. My kid came home sick from the camping trip. And then I thought I was getting it, and my husband thought he was getting it. And I don't know if I have or am developing summer like allergies, because once it cooled down, we opened our windows, and like the past few days my eyes have been like super itchy. My throat's been like a little tickly. I've been a little stuffy in the mornings, and I'm like, am I getting sick or what's going on? I was like that for a couple days. And then Wednesday I wasn't. I was good. So I'm like, okay, I'm not getting sick. And then yesterday, kind of the symptoms came back. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I feel fine now. So I don't know. My husband feels fine. So I'm thinking maybe it's just allergies. And we opened up the windows and brought everything from the outside in the house. That's the only thing I could think of. But I don't know. My kid's better now. She's all good. I think it was just she was like out for a couple days and then she's back. I think it was just a summer cold because she didn't cough a lot, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't COVID. Just stuffy and tired. So yeah, she slept on and off for a couple days, and then on Wednesday I'm all good. I'm like, okay, good, because you have an appointment on Thursday. She had an orthodontist appointment yesterday. I think we are now at the stage where we're going every month, which kind of stinks because, you know, yeah, we have to go every month now. So I don't like that, but I guess it is what it is. So they did a minor adjustment. Everything's looking good. She's had these head braces. I think she got them at the end of August. So it's been about a year. So I think she has like one more year. I don't know how these things work. At least one more year. So yeah, we did that. And other than that, I've just been knitting on my shawl like a mad woman. working on the shawl. I would love to finish that. That's the goal for this week. Finish that shawl. Maybe finish the socks. Start some scrappy socks. Some DK weight scrappy socks. I think those will take me 2 days. 2 scrappy Sundays to finish those. Because I can finish 1 whole scrappy sock if I just work on that and nothing else. And I have a lot of knitting time, obviously. I think I can finish 1 sock in a day. Or pretty close to it, so. Yeah. I don't think I have any, like, happy mail coming in. I think everything's come in. But it is my birthday month, and yeah. Also, people that have suggested, there was a couple people that there is this device I did not know about that you can stick in your car in the cigarette lighter outlet in your vehicle. Somehow you sync it up with your radio and you can have Bluetooth in your car. I have not purchased it yet. I don't have Amazon Prime, so I like to stockpile my Amazon cart, and once I reach the threshold of free shipping, I send it out or place my order. So I don't have anything in my cart. I don't know if I'm just gonna say, you know, screw it and just pay for shipping. I'll have to figure out how much shipping would be. But yeah, I didn't know there was such a thing. So thank you to everybody that messaged me last week about this doohickey that you just stick in there. I don't know how that works, but I was telling my husband about it, and he said he thinks that it'll be fine. I'm a little leery of it, you know, killing my battery in my car. If you've been here a while, I have still not gotten a new battery for my vehicle. It is aging, and I need to get a new one. But every time I get my oil changed, they said the battery's fine. I believe I got it in 2017. I know when I got my oil changed last, I said, my battery's like 6 years old. I probably should get a new one. And they're like, oh no, it's fine. Okay. So that's the only thing that's like, is that gonna like suck a lot of power and drain my battery? But I think if my car is on, it's probably fine, right? I don't know. But yes, that is happening. I'm going to get that, and then I can listen to all the Taylor Swift. I can listen to the anthology in my car. I want to listen to the Black Dog so bad in my car. Oh, yes. I'm a very like introverted person, but when I'm in my car, I will sing as loud as I can. As, you know, horrible singing voice that I have, but I could just picture myself screaming the Black Dog in my car as I'm going to the grocery store or the library. So that is happening. All right. I think that's it. I think that's my spiel. I don't think I have anything else. I'm thinking. No, I don't think I have anything else. So I will let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you got a lot of knitting done. I hope you enjoyed all your knitting. I hope you got your projects done. Maybe you got some projects done. Maybe you folded that laundry. You got it done. I'm losing my train of thought here. I'm like, oh, I have laundry, and my mind's going, I got this to do. I got that. What else do I say at the end of these? Focus. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them, and hopefully I will see you next week.